What's up? It's your girl Mamacita here, aka Rhonda Brooks, and I know this video is so late, but I'm trying very hard to stick to a schedule, but my 5-year-old is not cooperating with that. So anyway, this is another episode of Reality Rundown, and we are going to talk about Love and Hip Hop season, what season is this? 5, episode 2. Okay, let's get into it. This episode starts off with the fight from the end of the first episode, if that makes any sense. The fight with Tommy and Tierra, Scrap's baby mama, and it starts off with that, and Tommy, whatever her name is, she starts questioning Tierra and tells her, well, when are you a mother? When are you a mother? And all this stuff. And so Tierra's like, what are you talking about? Do you know my children? She was like, oh, yes, because I sit on your baby's daddy's face every day. I guess that's a new term this year, sitting on people's faces. Okay. So anyway. So then you got Rashida and Kirk. Apparently, they're getting a house built, so they are now living in the bachelor pad condo thingamabob that Kirk tried to pull off last season when he bought it, saying that that was for his office. So now they're living there, and yeah. So anyway, Rashida tells Kirk about how Mama D came to the store, Pressed. Is that her store? Yeah, Pressed, and came to the store, and how she laid down her cuckoo nest or whatever she did in the middle of the floor. And so Kirk makes a comment. He said something about that. Yeah, I saw it on the security cameras, because apparently he puts security cameras everywhere, and apparently he can access them from wherever. And so he was like, yeah, I saw it on the security camera. And then he does this like a little confessional, and he's like, yeah, why can't I have security cameras? It's my money. Kirk, I'm going to need you to have several seats right now, because that's Rashida's money. When have you done anything? What does Kirk do besides being her manager or whatever? And he doesn't really do much of that. So yeah, that's Rashida's money. Okay, boo-boo, sit it down. So then we go, he says that he's going to have a talk with Scrappy, because he was under the impression that Scrappy sent Mama D there to do that. And so, but that was not the case. But anyway, then we have Tierra, baby mama of Scraps. I think his name is Scraps and not Scrappy, like little Scrappy, whatever. Their names are too close anyway. So Tierra, the baby mama, she goes up to the studio and she confronts Scraps about Tommy. And she proceeds to throw things and have a tantrum, because she's like, does she know that I hold you down? And I guess she didn't know that. So, whatever. So, but she does that. Yeah, she told him about how Tommy sits on his face and all that. I guess that's the phrase for 2016. I don't know. Sits on your face. Anyway. There's Scraps. Scraps is a character to me. He is a person that he does not admit to the truth. So, in a way, he's telling the truth, but it's like in a roundabout, dancey, songy kind of way. So, Tierra says, Tommy says that she sits on your face every night. Scrap's response was, well, not every night, because you know I'm with you some nights. Really? Really, dude? So I about died. When he said that, I was like, oh wow. But technically, I guess he told the truth, huh? So that sets her off. And so she starts picking up anything that she can find, purse. She might have took off her shoe. Of course security came in, so didn't really do much of anything. So, but anyway, she requires that he have a sit down with Tommy and that to let her be there so that they can tell Tommy together that he don't want you no more. But that's not gonna happen. So then we come to Lord Jesus, Mimi and her whatchamacallit. That's what I'm gonna call her relationship, her whatchamacallit, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. So, Mimi, they show her in her house packing up, and it's Mimi and Ariane and Chris, the new boo. So, and then my thing, Mimi moves too damn much. I mean, last season she was moving into another house. Now she's moving again. She just sit down. Anyway, she's like a gypsy. So anyway, they're all in the kitchen packing up, and so Chris walks in, and Ariane makes the comment of, "Wow, I can't believe my friend is Leslie now." And so Mimi gets offended and she's like, "I'm not lesbian. What are you talking about? I might be dating a woman, but I'm not lesbian. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, girl." And so Ariane gets a strange look on her face, and Chris decides that she wants to explain. Chris says that although she is a woman, she identifies herself as a man. Therefore, Mimi is dating a man and is not lesbian. Really? That's how that works. So, can I identify myself as Beyonce and be rich tomorrow? Is that how that works? Can I identify myself as Oprah right now and just be a zillionaire? Is that how that works? You can just identify yourself and be something. Okay. So, then she went on to say that Chris has these don't touch me not places. And these are the places that remind her of being a woman. So when they are together having relations, Mimi is not allowed to touch Chris in the breastises area, and she's not allowed to touch her in the vajayjay area, because that would in turn remind Chris that she is indeed a woman. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but okay, they gay, alright? It's a lesbian couple, just girl, what the hell? Okay. So there you go. That's Mimi's little whatchamacallit. Now you understand why I call it a whatchamacallit, because not sure what that is. So anyway, I bet that her no areas, whatever she called it, she can't be touching and stuff and grabbing and stuff. Because I guess she might flip out or something, I don't know. So then we get to young Jock and Scrappy, and they're at some radio station. I forgot who the DJs were, but it's not important. Anyway, they were at the radio station, and the DJs point out the fact that Scrap was seen with that Betty Idol chick the chick that don't nobody know about, ain't nobody ever heard of before in their life. So they point that out, and then he says that he is no longer with the BAMs, so that everything was okay. And then he says that he's having an open model call or whatever. And it took me forever to figure out what in the world the modeling company was called. Because Scrappy, you need like subtitles and stuff to understand what he's talking about. So hold on, America.
Mama, can I do a video with you?
Okay. The 5-year-old. Okay. So anyway, it took me forever to figure out what it was called, because I thought he was saying hustle, but then it sounded weird. But now I found out that it's Grussel. The Grussel gang or something. I guess that's supposed to be grind plus hustle put together, and you get Grussel. Okay, I think that's what it is. Anyway, they talk about how they have an open model call or whatever, and then a young jock says on the radio how he wants to talk to, I think her name is Taylor, Scrappy's assistant, and he makes that known to the world. Whatever. So then we get to D. Smith. And apparently there's some kind of charity fashion show thing going on. And D. Smith she's a transgender, and she is modeling in this fashion show. Apparently she was like a music producer and a writer and something. And you know what? I thought, oh, silly me. I thought it was B. Scott. I kept looking at D. Smith, and I kept looking, and I was like, that sure doesn't look, because I read B. Scott's stuff. I think it's B. Scott. I read her stuff. And so she is also a transgender, and she's like a blogger. And I kept looking at D. Smith, and I was like, that's not her, is it? So it took me until the second episode to realize it was two different people. So this is D. Smith, not the blogger, B. Scott. Okay, so anyway, D. Smith appears in the runway, and also Bams is walking in the show too. And what's her face? Tammy. Not Tommy. Tammy. She is looking at the fashion show, and she's there with Rashida, I think, and might have been Mimi, I don't know. But anyway, she's at the fashion show, and she has a new fashion line coming out, and so she's like scouting models to walk in her show. And so she sees D. Smith, and she wants to put D. Smith in her show because she thought that she had like this whole Grace Jones thing going on, and she was digging it. So let me see now. Blah 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 blah. We get to Karen King and Tommy. Tommy is telling Karen about the whole fiasco fight thing. And so we find out why Karen does not like Tiara, Scrap's baby mama. And it is because she said that Tiara basically snitched to the feds, because apparently they're accused of, I'm guessing it's like the whole family is accused of trying to kill one of Karen's husbands, or they did kill the husband and then they all went on the run I don't know. Or she went on the run. I'm gonna have to look into that. Anyway, apparently Tiara is the one that snitched to the feds of Karen's whereabouts or something like that. So that's why she doesn't like her, because she says that she is just a dirty snitch. Okay, so we find that out. So then we come to Young Jock and Scrap. They're at their model call, and it's a lot of women there. And Young Jock, I guess he's supposed to be Scrappy's business partner in all of this, and so, but he's distracted. He wants him some Taylor. So he goes over to Taylor. I don't know what she's doing, like checking in the people or something, but she's sitting at this table. And so he walks up to her and he's like, can I take you to dinner? I'll get your toes done, your nails done. Some kind of lame-o come on thing. And she's like, look, I don't really want to have anything to do with you because, you and Scrap are close friends, and, I'm here about my career and all this stuff. And so, he says something, but he ends up getting her number. But, really, Taylor, girl, if you watching, run. Run, Forrest, run. Because Young Jock seems to be like Peter Guns and Love and Hip Hop New York. I mean, one look and you'll be pregnant. So it's like, girl, you better go. And he already has enough kids. So it's like, just run. Because, touch it, bam, pregnant. Then what you gonna do? You can't get no child support out of him. He got too many kids. Okay. So then we get to B. Smith and Tammy and the Betty Idol. Still, I say, who is she? Okay. So anyway, they're at some restaurant or whatever. And so, D Smith. She had a conversation with Tammy, and it could have been the last episode. I don't remember, but no, it was this episode, I think, where she was not comfortable with some of the things that Waka Flocka said. Some of the things that he said about men being men and women staying women, something like that. So she said that she had to think about walking in Tammy's show because of that. So Tammy, Betty Idol, and this D. Smith, they meet up together, and D is like, well, I don't really want to work with Tammy, but Betty Idol would be perfect. I don't know how you came up with that, but anyway, so they meet up, and what happened? Oh, they get in a no. I need to go back. During the conversation that Tammy has with D tells her, well, I'm transitioning. And Tammy gets like this crazy look in her face, and she's like, transitioning to what? And my thing is, it was 2016, Tammy. And probably this was filmed in 2015, but close enough. You don't know what transitioning? When somebody uses the word transitioning, you mean to tell me you've never heard of that? Really? Girl, bye. Okay, so, and he was talking about Caitlyn Jenner in his interview, and you didn't know what transitioning? Okay. All right, Tammy. Anyway, they get into like this fight and everything about that, because Betty Idol is like, and I'm wondering, can somebody please tell me, is Betty Idol a transgender too? Because she seems so bothered by it. She just seems, and she seems so bothered by Tammy, and I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to hook herself a storyline because I don't get that chick. And I've never heard of her, never heard anything from her. She says that she's an artist, but artist of what? Is that a new thing that they're calling strippers or something? They're calling them artists? Pole artists? Is that it? Huh? Okay. So, then we get to Scraps. Scraps goes to Tommy's house, and Tommy, pretends like she's just all hard and she's a strong woman, hear me roar. And she's all like, he brings her flowers and something else. She throws it on the ground and he's like, hey, I paid for that. She was like, oh, you did? Whatever. And so, he's all, well, how come you haven't been answering my calls? And she's like, I didn't feel like talking. All strong, whatever. So he's standing there and he was like, well, okay, well, maybe I'll just go until you decide that you want to talk. All of a sudden, this Rottweiler pit bull turned into a little bitty chihuahua, and she was all, oh no, Scraps, please don't go, you just made me crazy like this. And it's like, Alpha, what you just, what happened? So, and then he goes to hug her, and she says something, were you smashing her or something? And he says yes. And then so she's like, tears dry up instantly, and she's like, well, get out. It's like, this half of bipolar. So, I don't know. She's a strange one. And I could have sworn, because I know it said that Tommy was friends with Karen, so Scrap's mom. I'm wondering if she's the same age as Scrap's mom. But anyway, it said that they were friends, and when I looked up all the mugshots, she had one too. So I'm wondering if she tried to help kill the husband and the daddy. So she had some too. So I'm gonna have to look her up because yeah, she's a jailbird. Sure is. So oh, and then she's like she's like, Scraps, do you love me, Scraps? So here he goes with his fancy smancy answers. And instead of just saying hell no, he says, let my actions speak for themselves. I'm not going to answer that because let my actions show you that I love you. So basically, the question, does he love you? Hell no. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200. Sit down somewhere. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Hell no, he don't love you. No. Don't ask him that no more. So, then, oh yeah, I already told you about that. The fight. That ends the show, is the fight with the, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder that B Idol is a transgender too. I'm gonna have to look her up. But yeah, we get to that whole fight. That ends the show. So hopefully, the new episode comes on tomorrow. So hopefully I will be able to just whip up another video, and it won't be like almost a week. So hopefully my 5-year-old will cooperate. We'll see. So anyway, that is the recap of this crazy episode, but I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to check out hold on one second. Wait. Can't wait till my husband come home. Okay. Don't forget to check out my websites. They'll be in the description box below. So to keep up with all your celebrity tidbits and celebrity gossip, go to I'm Just Saying, www.ijsayin.com. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.